7 foods that helps in dropping sugar level in seniors. Do you ever feel like your blood sugar is playing games with you? One day it's steady, and the next, it's spiking for no clear reason? Well, you're not alone. For many seniors, keeping blood sugar levels in check can feel like a daily struggle. But what if we told you that one of the most powerful tools for managing your sugar is right on your plate? That's right. Your food choices can either raise your blood sugar or help bring it down naturally. And the best part? You don't need exotic ingredients or complicated diets. In today's video, we're going to reveal 7 everyday foods that are not only delicious, but also help regulate and even lower blood sugar levels safely, gently, and naturally. Whether you're managing prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or just want to keep your energy stable and avoid the dreaded sugar crash, this video is for you. We've handpicked these foods based on science, senior-friendly nutrition, and how easily you can include them in your daily meals. And no, we're not talking about bland or boring. These are real, flavorful foods you can find in almost any kitchen or grocery store. From crunchy snacks to hearty meals and even tasty add-ons, you'll discover how simple changes can make a big difference in how you feel, think, and move each day. So grab a notepad, settle in, and get ready to take control of your health, one bite at a time. Now let's talk about one of the most unexpected heroes in the fight against high blood sugar, the humble avocado. You might think of avocados as a trendy food for younger folks snapping pictures of avocado toast. But don't let that fool you. This creamy green fruit is a nutritional powerhouse, and more seniors are discovering just how helpful it can be, especially when it comes to keeping those sugar levels in check. So what makes avocados so special? First, they're packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, the kind your heart loves. But even more importantly for blood sugar, they're rich in fiber, which helps slow down digestion and the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. That means fewer sugar spikes after meals, more stable energy, and fewer crashes that leave you feeling tired or irritable. Take Mr. Johnson, for example. At 68, he was struggling with blood sugar swings that left him drained by midday. His breakfast? Toast and jam. Lunch? Crackers, a sandwich, maybe a cookie or two. He thought he was eating light, but the sugar in his meals was adding up. After a visit to his nutritionist, he made one small but powerful change. He swapped his morning toast for half an avocado on whole grain bread and added a few avocado slices to his lunch salad. Within just a few weeks, he started feeling more stable throughout the day. "I don't get that mid-afternoon crash anymore," he said. "And surprisingly, I don't even miss the sweets." Then there's Linda, age 71, who avoided avocados for years thinking they were fattening. But after joining a senior wellness class and learning how healthy fats actually help with weight and blood sugar control, she gave them a try. Now, she whips up avocado smoothies, adds mashed avocado to her soups for creaminess, and swears it's one of the easiest health upgrades she's ever made. Here's what's amazing. Avocados don't raise blood sugar. They help balance it. They make meals more satisfying, which can reduce overeating. And their fat content actually slows down the digestion of carbs, meaning your body has more time to process sugars naturally. And don't worry, you don't need to eat them by the spoonful. A few slices on toast, mixed into a salad, or blended into a morning smoothie is more than enough to enjoy the benefits. So if you're looking for a simple, tasty way to support your blood sugar goals, avocados deserve a spot on your plate. It's not just about what you cut out, it's about what you add in. And this little green gem might just be one of the most powerful additions you can make. If you find this information helpful and important, please comment 1 to let us know someone out there finds this important, or comment 0 if you feel it's all a waste of time. Now on to the next precious foods that can aid the reduction of blood sugar is oats, steel cut or rolled. Let's talk about something simple, something warm, comforting, and surprisingly powerful. Oats. Yes, good old-fashioned oats, especially the steel-cut or rolled kind, are more than just a cozy breakfast. For many seniors, they've become a game-changer in the fight to manage blood sugar. Now, let's be honest. Oats don't sound as exciting as trendy health foods. But what they lack in flash, they more than make up for in benefits. These tiny grains are loaded with soluble fiber, particularly something called beta-glucan. This fiber acts like a sponge in your digestive system, It soaks up excess sugar and slows down how fast your body absorbs carbs. The result? No wild sugar spikes after you eat, just steady, reliable energy. Take Edith, a 73-year-old grandmother who used to start her day with sugary cereal and a banana. She'd feel great for an hour, then crash hard by 10 a.m. Her doctor suggested steel-cut oats instead. Skeptical but willing, she gave it a shot. Within a week of switching to oatmeal topped with a handful of berries and chopped nuts, she noticed something big. No more mid-morning crashes. I felt full longer, she said, and my energy lasted through lunch. Then there's George, 69, who had a serious sweet tooth. After being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, he struggled to change his eating habits. His wife started preparing rolled oats every morning, mixing in cinnamon and a few apple slices. Over time, George's blood sugar readings became more consistent, and he even lost a few pounds. "It's not fancy," he said, "but it works, and I actually like it now." The key with oats is consistency. They're not a miracle cure in one bowl, but over days and weeks, they build a stable foundation for your blood sugar. Plus, they're incredibly easy to customize. Sweet or savory, hot or overnight style. Oats can fit into almost anyone's routine without fuss. Just a quick tip, avoid the instant flavor packets. They often come loaded with added sugar, which defeats the purpose. Stick with steel-cut, rolled, or old-fashioned oats, and sweeten them naturally with fruits, cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey if needed. For seniors looking to take back control of their health without overhauling their entire diet, oats are an easy and affordable place to start. They're gentle on your system, heart-healthy, and help keep you full without the sugar roller coaster. So next time you're thinking about breakfast, skip the sugary cereals. Reach for oats and take one more delicious step toward balanced blood sugar and better days ahead. If you love the points discussed so far above, please comment 2 to show your interest and to prove that you have learned something new today, or comment 0 if this isn't worth it. The third food or spice that influences the reduction of sugar level is cinnamon. Let's talk about a spice that's been sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, probably for years, just waiting to be discovered as a secret weapon for your health: cinnamon. Yes, cinnamon. That warm, cozy, sweet-smelling spice we usually associate with apple pie or holiday baking can actually do more than just add flavor. Studies have shown that cinnamon may help lower blood sugar by improving insulin sensitivity, which is the body's ability to use insulin more effectively. And for seniors, that's a big deal, because as we age, insulin resistance becomes more common. But don't go running for cinnamon rolls just yet. The magic happens when you use real cinnamon in healthy ways, not the kind baked into sugar-packed treats. Take Clara, 72, for example. She used to put 3 teaspoons of sugar in her morning tea. Her blood sugar levels were always just a little too high, and she felt sluggish most mornings. One day, at her senior wellness class, she learned about the benefits of cinnamon. So, she started replacing her sugar with a generous sprinkle of cinnamon in her tea. Within weeks, she noticed her energy was more stable, and her after-meal glucose readings were lower than before. It was such a small change, she said, but it made a noticeable difference. Then there's Mr. Dan, 75, who began adding cinnamon to his morning oats and even to his smoothies. It gave him flavor without needing sugar, and over a few months, his doctor was impressed with how steady his blood sugar levels had become. "I didn't expect much," he said, "but it's now part of my daily routine." You don't need much. About half a teaspoon a day is enough to enjoy the benefits. Stir it into tea or coffee, mix it into oatmeal or yogurt, or even dust it over roasted sweet potatoes for a little kick. It's amazing how something so simple, so familiar, can offer such powerful support. And the best part? It tastes great. So, next time you reach for sweetness, reach for cinnamon instead. Your taste buds and your blood sugar will thank you. The next delicious and most important food for seniors with high blood sugar is leafy greens. The superfood that's both delicious and blood sugar friendly. When was the last time you enjoyed a hearty serving of leafy greens? We're talking about spinach, kale, and collard greens. Those dark, leafy veggies that you may have only associated with salads or the occasional smoothie. But here's the thing. These greens are a powerhouse when it comes to lowering blood sugar and boosting overall health. Now, you might be thinking they're healthy, but do they actually help with blood sugar? Well, the answer is a big yes. Leafy greens are low in calories and carbs, which means they don't spike your blood sugar levels the way high-carb foods might. Instead, they're packed with fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Plus, they're rich in magnesium, a mineral that's been shown to help improve insulin sensitivity. Let's talk about Helen, a 70-year-old woman who loved pasta and bread, but struggled with fluctuating blood sugar. Her doctor suggested she add more leafy greens to her meals. At first, she wasn't thrilled. "I was more of a potato person," she laughs. But after a few weeks of adding spinach and kale to her salads and sautéing collard greens for dinner, she noticed something remarkable. Her blood sugar levels became more stable. She didn't feel as sluggish after meals, and her doctor was thrilled with her progress. "It's funny how just one change can make such a difference," Helen says. Then there's Tom, 72, who was facing a similar challenge. He'd heard about the health benefits of greens, but never really made them a regular part of his diet. One day, his daughter made him a smoothie with spinach and kale, and he was shocked at how good it tasted. Over the next few months, Tom started adding leafy greens to his meals every day, from tossing kale into soups to sautéing spinach with garlic for a quick side dish. Not only did his blood sugar reading stabilize, but he also felt more energized and noticed less joint pain. "I didn't realize how much of a difference adding greens could make," he says with a grin. So, if you're looking to keep your blood sugar levels in check, consider making leafy greens a bigger part of your plate. Whether in salads, soups, or smoothies, these veggies are versatile, affordable, and best of all, incredibly effective at helping to slow sugar absorption and boost insulin sensitivity. If you love the points discussed so far above, please comment 3 to show your interest, or comment 0 if this isn't worth it. The fourth food that play a crucial role in lowering blood sugar is beans and lentils. If you're looking for a simple, affordable way to manage your blood sugar, look no further than beans and lentils. These humble legumes might just be the secret weapon you didn't know you were missing in your diet. Packed with fiber and protein, they work wonders to keep your blood sugar level steady, without any fancy ingredients or complicated recipes. But let's be honest, not everyone loves the idea of adding beans to their meals. Many seniors grew up on diets with less focus on legumes, so it's easy to overlook their potential. Take Martha, for example. At 68, Martha had always cooked hearty meals with plenty of meat and potatoes, rarely touching beans or lentils. Where a doctor told her she was at risk for type 2 diabetes, she knew she needed to change something. But beans? They seemed a little, well, bland. One day, after a visit to a nutritionist, she decided to give it a shot and added lentils to a soup. To her surprise, she loved it. Not only was it filling, but it also didn't leave her feeling sluggish after the meal, unlike the usual pasta or rice. After making lentils a regular part of her meals, from soups to salads, she noticed her blood sugar readings were more stable. "I never thought such a simple food could make a difference," Martha says with a smile. Then there's Robert, 74, who had been avoiding beans for years, thinking they would cause bloating or digestive issues. But after reading about their high fiber content and how they slow the breakdown of carbohydrates, he decided to give them another try. He started adding black beans to his tacos and chickpeas to his salads. Over the next few months, Robert felt more energetic, and his blood sugar levels were consistently lower. "It's like a light bulb went off," Robert says. "I didn't realize how much beans could help." Here's why beans and lentils work so well. The fiber in beans slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates, which means sugar is released more gradually into your bloodstream. This helps prevent those sudden spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling fatigued or irritable. So, if you're not already making beans and lentils a regular part of your meals, it's time to start. They're budget-friendly, versatile, and most importantly, they help keep your blood sugar stable while filling you up without the added carbs. Congratulations if you watched to this point. We now consider you as our dearly beloved audience. Please indicate by commenting Premium, and we will reach out to you and add you to our premium group to get exclusive health tips that might not be found here. Now Haven dropped your premium comment. Let us continue. The fifth food that is considered a threat to blood sugar level is fatty fish, the omega-3 powerhouses that help control blood sugar. If you're looking for a delicious and healthy way to manage your blood sugar, look no further than fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish aren't just tasty. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to help reduce inflammation and improve your body's insulin response. So if you're trying to keep your blood sugar stable, these fish are more than just a treat. They're a key part of a smart diet. Take Grace, 71, for example. She had always enjoyed fish, but it was mostly the typical white fish like tilapia or cod. Salmon and mackerel? Not so much. Grace had been battling rising blood sugar levels for years and struggled to find a way to bring them down. Her doctor recommended adding more omega-3 rich foods to her diet, and that's when she decided to try salmon for the first time. She started having it twice a week, either baked or grilled with a drizzle of olive oil and lemon. A few months later, she was amazed at the improvement in her blood sugar readings. "I never thought fish could help so much," Grace says, "but now I look forward to it." Then there's Leo, 74, who loved his steaks and didn't think much about fish. After a routine checkup, his doctor advised him to incorporate mackerel and sardines into his meals. At first, Leo was skeptical. Fish just didn't seem like his thing. But after a few weeks of trying sardines on whole grain crackers and mackerel grilled with some garlic and herbs, he started noticing something significant. His energy levels were up, and his blood sugar was more consistent. "It's funny," Leo laughs. "I wasn't a fish fan, but now it feels like I've been missing out." Here's why fatty fish are so good for your blood sugar. The omega-3 fatty acids they contain help reduce inflammation in the body, which is linked to better insulin sensitivity. This means your body can respond to insulin more effectively, keeping blood sugar levels in check. Plus, they're a great source of protein, which helps you feel full and satisfied without needing those sugary snacks. So if you're looking for a protein-packed, blood sugar-friendly addition to your meals, give fatty fish a try. Whether it's salmon, mackerel, or sardines, these fish will not only tantalize your taste buds, but also help you keep your blood sugar on track. Now, the last on the list, which works wonders, is reducing blood sugar level, is a natural food source. Nuts, small, crunchy snacks with big blood sugar benefit. So there you have it, 7 powerful foods that can help you manage and lower your blood sugar levels in a natural, healthy way. From avocados to nuts, each of these foods brings something special to the table, whether it's fiber, healthy fats, or protein that keeps your blood sugar steady and your energy levels up. If you're looking to make a positive change in your diet, these foods are the perfect starting point. Remember, small changes can lead to big results, so why not start today by adding some of these foods to your meals? Whether you're snacking on nuts, enjoying a salmon dinner, or blending up a smoothie with leafy greens, your body will thank you for it in the long run. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with friends and family who could benefit from these tips. We'd love to hear how you incorporate these foods into your routine, so feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below.